Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, this week we're going to see how the fairy energy is affecting you. I was going to say the energy fairy. So maybe there's a specific energy fairy that's hanging around you. Going to see what fairy energy is most prominent around you right now, what this energy is trying to break down, what this energy is trying to build up in you, and how you're reacting to that. I am going to start with a Brian Froud's fairy deck. I have another fairy oracle deck and the steampunk tarot, my dear Scorpios. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Well, Scorpio, I think you have the most underlying fairy cards that anybody got this week. You have Nickel and Knuckle, then you have Oh That Gnome, and then you have the Master Maker. Okay, so that's a really interesting underline. I mean, there's kind of like a playful, childlike energy to incorporate that here with the Nickel and Knuckle. And then, oh, that gnome, that's the one that shows up when you're late for work and then you have a flat tire. Like, oh, but there's a reason. It kind of like, it pulls you. This energy to me feels like it can be inconvenient. It can be, the last thing you need right now. But it's usually the one thing you really need. It's like, right, that flat tire when you're late. It doesn't seem like something you need, but there was going to be a car accident at the intersection. If you'd driven through that at that time, you would have been involved, right? So it keeps that from happening. Or if someone was in a really grumpy mood, if you were going to a job interview, by the time you get there, even if you get there late, they've had some great news. Their mood has changed, right? Like there's a reason for this, oh, that gnome to kind of show up in our life. Now, the Master Maker, that's interesting. This is making something of you. Something's being built up here. Wow. It's a Master number 2, number 22. Some level of deep knowing. I'm going to say that. A very strong level of deep knowing has been built up through childlike exploration and frustration. So maybe even dealing with childlike energies and they frustrate you. I don't understand. Or maybe even trying to incorporate more childlike energy in situations and people not understanding what's going on with you or that. But it's all, there's some sort of mastery that's been happening here. Now, your actual card is the gotcha, the gotcha card. I don't know why. You're the only one I did this for this week. I just felt compelled to pull out one of these fairy cards to go with it. And it's the protection card. And then you have the Four of Wands. So here's how this is playing out, this energy, because the gotcha is getting you. Oh, and it could be too, right, like connected to this, the oh, that gnome. There could be some things that have been playing out around you that have felt maybe even sabotage-like, because that's what the flat tire can feel as though. And this is, I want to say, trying to protect yourself, trying to protect your energy. Well, here's the funny thing. It's almost like trying to protect yourself from getting together with a group of friends. Maybe you don't feel like getting together with a group of friends. Maybe it's like, fun is the last thing that I want to have right now. I don't know. And it could be like you could be involved in like some really deep spiritual stuff for you at this time. It's like, no, celebration is not the thing that I want to do. So it's almost like you call in this energy, or you call in, I don't know, friends or companions that you know will support you in possibly protecting yourself. Now, it may not be playing out in the 3D that way, but it is energetically. Okay. So it's literally the thing that you think you're drawing in to protect yourself with is the thing that's sneaking in to have the celebration or the party. So it's like, gotcha. See? Oh, there's some type of a surprise element in this energy that's around you right now. So, right, like it's as if the ones that or the energy that you're using to protect you from possible sabotage of in some way here is actually the energy that is sabotaging you. Does that make sense? But it's not this energy has good intention. It has very good intention, to be honest. It just may not immediately be seen that way. Okay, so what is it trying to break down here? Your wisdom. Tree wisdom. Tree wisdom is the energy that this is trying to break down, right? Because there's something here that you think you're utilizing to protect yourself, or it's the thing you're trying to protect yourself from, but it's actually what would bring you joy, celebration, camaraderie. All right, okay. The King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun. That's part of the breakdown here. It is. It's like breaking down what you think you know. But it's creating masterfulness in it. It is creating masterfulness. But there is a sense of like tag in this also with the gotcha. It's kind of reminding me of my dog Lily and my cat Larry. Lily's been trying to get Larry to play tag for like the last couple of months. She's really come into her own with him. She used to be a little nervous of him because he would jump from behind a corner and scare her and jump on her. But she's learned that he's not going to hurt me. So, okay, let's play with this. So that maybe that's a little bit how this goes. So it's like enough times jumping out from a corner, go, gotcha, you're it. But she's kind of standing like, what? Huh? No, but now Lily's turned the tables on Larry and realizes that Larry runs away when she goes, arr, 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 arr. So, but now he's figured it out, right? Like, it's funny, like so now he's like, oh, I get it. She's not trying to eat me. This is how she plays. This is how she plays, is what Larry has figured out. So now he's really playing into that. And they're starting to go back and forth, which is kind of cute and fun. And I do at times see like Larry will come and boom, jump on Lily and then look and then run away, right? Like, okay, now you got to go. But she'll stand there and look at me like, I'm not sure how this goes now because I was just supposed to chase him. So there is like, I don't know, there's this energy is playing with you in that manner. But it could be too, you could be feeling maybe a little bit played or teased, possibly. You could be feeling a little bit played or teased with this energy. It is trying to break down what you think you know, right? Lily the dog thought Larry was trying to attack her and kill her. He was trying to play. Then once she figured out, she thought, oh, okay, let's play. But her version of play incorporates different energies than his. It incorporates like, and so then he thought, oh no, but they had to break down their understanding to understand each other. Oh, that's interesting. They had to break down their perspective too. Cats and dogs play differently. So they're bringing that together, how to play. That's a very interesting energy you have right now. Okay. What's this energy trying? Well, here we go. What's this energy trying to build up in you is temptation. Well, and that's, if you look at that, what was Larry trying to do from the beginning? He was trying to tempt Lily to play back with him. But the way that he understood, you know, at first there was no reaction. And then she finally got it. And then her reaction was not what he expected. But it's tempting. It is like about temptation, like come along and play. Come along and play with me. Wow, you've got some interesting cards here. I'm sorry. I have like a frog in my throat. I was getting my teeth cleaned. I find like, I don't know. Anyways, so the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Wands is the energy that it's like, come along and play. That is definitely a come along and play. Now with temptation and the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands, it could be a little sexual. There could be some type of sexual healing here. So that's it. The one thing that you might be protecting yourself from could be the thing that could be healing. At least from this fairy's perspective. Okay, so no. And again, no, it's so funny how Lily and Larry are coming into this reading, because the one thing that Lily has been like, she's been trying to protect herself from Larry, thinking, I don't know, I never know where he's going to pop out from around the corner, but realizing that's game on, honey. So now come and get me. It's game on. Come and get me. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what this is. Okay. So, okay. How are you reacting? You're being like really practical in all this. Okay. But you're shine from within. Okay. I like that. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. And it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Okay, but what is it? It's like, okay, you got 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. I'll tell you what this is. This is like a physical demonstration of how one moves from lack to abundance and what you can give with it. Being generous. That's very interesting. Lack, abundance, give. And that's inner beauty. That's how you're reacting. I don't want to say your reaction is incorrect, because I think it's a really beautiful reaction. Whatever way this energy is being applied and pressurized around you in. Your reaction is actually pretty kind of nice. Yeah, okay, that's all we got to say for that. I mean, it's just the fact that it's all pentacle. It's telling me that there's something about what goes on inside of you that is obviously legitimate. I don't know, right? 5, 10, 6, give. 5, 10, 6, give. There's some type, also, I want to also hit on here that there's some type of, oh, I don't know. I mean, to go from the 5 to the 10, a little bit of like, oh, mastery. Oh, that gnome could be like a 5. Mastery, the 10. Interesting. Let's look at the gotcha. Gotcha. It's totally like you're it. This energy is tempting you to play. This energy is tempting you to play. Okay, so gotcha. It is the 3 of Pentacles. Let's play together. This energy wants to play with you. It wants to break down what you think you know. And again, what this play means, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just like sitting in your reading, like as an energy source. Yeah, it's very interesting, right? And the example of Larry and Lily. This energy wants to play together with you, but you're perhaps protecting yourself from it because you don't understand how it plays. It plays different than you play. I don't even know if there's been some kind, oh, the childlike, oh, okay. Yeah, this reading. The childlike, the nickel and a knuckle. that is kind of like taking advantage of a situation, and this is a good time to play, right? Which Larry would do, knowing that he watches this house, especially being like a backsplit, because there's like a few different little levels of stairs and things to go. And he knows Lily's routines. He's like, okay, she's just had her dinner and a drink of water. She's coming down the stairs to go at the back door. He'll position himself to hide around the corner where he knows she's gonna come out. And it's like, oh, and it's like, I wasn't ready to play. I need to go outside. Right? But that is exactly this. Opportunity to play. Oh, fuck. No. But this is mastering. Play with me and master. Deep shaman type energy here. Very deep shaman type energy. On a whole new level. Like a whole different level. So change what you think you know. Play the game. Tree wisdom. Break it down. The Knight of Wands. That is definitely a come and play. But how is this? You don't understand the game. I don't know. Yeah. Could be again, right? But Lily and Larry, honestly, the game might be slightly different by how they react, but the intention is the same. They're bonding, they're becoming friends. Oh, no, it's not here. I was going to say, the friend card has come out so many times over here this week. It's funny that I say that. Okay. Let's go to temptation. Let's see what this is. Temptation. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. It's like some type of a new beginning here that you're going to love. You're going to love it. It's the temptation to love perhaps as well. Isn't that interesting? I think Lily and Larry are such a great example in your reading. If you look at it, like that's what they're starting to do. They're starting to love each other. And Larry's been trying to cuddle with Lily for a while, and she would not have anything to do with it. It's getting better and better, where their little butts are touching on the couch, and Larry will lay beside her and knead the blanket, and she'll let him do that. I want to say because there is like a kinship between the two of them, even though one is a cat and one is a dog. They're in a very similar situation. They have to try to communicate to the stupid person that gives them food and shelter, who doesn't know what the hell they want half the time, right? They're both in the same boat. I feel like I don't know why I'm channeling that, but it's like there's some sort of example here in that for you. The Four of Swords. I just heard open your heart and release your mind. That's interesting. Open your heart and release your mind. The Four of Swords. Wow. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. That's kind of like that, isn't it? To heal the mind. Release what you think you know. The Eight of Wands. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Oh my God, I don't know what this is, but it wants you to move towards the thing that you don't understand. You don't want to move towards it. Not that you don't want to, or you may not think you can. It's your limit, something that you have a limited belief system surrounding. Oh, this reading is fascinating as shit. There's a shamanic energy that's pulling on you to play. It's pulling on you to play. The King of Wands. The Ten of Cups and the Five of Cups. Oh, you have the Ten of Cups at the bottom. I was waiting to see if it made any relevant. Because you have the Seven of Wands. Oh, the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Gotcha. What are you protecting yourself from? The very thing that wants to play with you. I want to say, is it this like this King of Wands energy? Is it like to play? Disappointed because there's no play? Oh. How are you reacting? I'm going to shine from within. Shine from within. It's still great. I mean, whether you're playing or not, Scorpio, it's great. The reaction is good. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God! You were so pentacly. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. But that's not play, is it? No. That's not play. There's shamanic energy around you that wants to play. It wants to tag you to be it. And you're being all practical, like, I need to go to work today. I need to clean the house. I got to make sure everybody's lunch is ready. I have to pay the bills. This needs to be a long-term plan that makes sense. The Five of Pentacles. Oh. Well, the Devil and Justice. The Devil and Justice with the Five of Pentacles. You've corrected a bad situation of some sort here. You've corrected something. You have acclaimed some type of balance in what an area of your life that you may have felt manipulated or controlled, or there might have been some habit that you had that was a manipulative and controlling. Well, I don't know, but you brought balance to it. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. It just landed on Temptation Ace. The Hermit. So, well, this is you doing your thing here at home. Keeping to yourself. Building something on your own. It could be even like really being quite private about your home life as well. The Six of Pentacles. There's no come out and play energy here. The Chariot. This also feels like perhaps, I don't know, like certain dependents. These could be like little people. They could be pets. They could be projects. They could be family, where you're like figuring out, where do you invest? What area do you invest in today? Don't play. There's like no, you're doing great. You're doing great, Scorpio, but it's not reacting to this. This wants you to come out and play. And I feel like because it has mastery in it. I'm going to actually go to the book with this one. The Master Maker. There's some energy that's trying to help you master something very shamanic. But you're making the beds and... Okay. Craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. Do whatever you do as well as you can, and then make it even better. The Master Maker reminds us that our very best work is always desirable, and in the present situation, it is necessary for success. In fact, he asks that we surpass our previous best. Don't cut corners and don't take the easy way. Whether making a thing or fulfilling a concept, be sure the design is elegant, pure, and functional, and then follow it, attending to every detail in its turn. He says, design beyond your skill, and then raise the level of your skill to fulfill it. Give and accept only the best, and do it with love of your craft, whatever that craft may be. So that's interesting. This card speaks of long-lasting achievement, creative problem-solving, and confident action. It may suggest cooperation with others, especially from a position of responsibility or of teaching one's craft to others. Success comes from practical application of traditional principles in life and work. So that's the underlying though, right? Because you're showing like, yes, I think you have accomplished something here. There's an energy that wants you to play around and beyond it. And it may even be like this shamanic energy may even be something where, you know, as you start working with it, you think that the final goal and destination is what you were working on with it. And then you master it, but it might even be able to take that mastery to something else. But the key here is playfulness, temptation. You think you know it, but do you? And then you have the Four of Cups at the bottom. The Four of Cups. I don't know where that came from. Some type of negative mindset. Maybe there was a negative mindset in the past. Maybe you mastered something at a period of time during negative distractions. I don't know. But that's very interesting, this energy. I'm going to go do the extended, Scorpio. In the extended, I'm going to find out what... So this is the prominent energy that's working with you. What is the not so prominent fairy energy? You know, it's kind of like the energy that's a little more on the sidelines here in your life. A lot of times it's been kind of coming out this week as like the prominent energy. If you want to look at your life like you're playing on a field, like a soccer field or a football field or something like that. And this is like the captain of the game, the captain of the team. And this is trying to like get you to play in the game, or what is it trying to do here? And then I feel like literally the other energies that I've been picking on are kind of picking up on are almost like the coach on the sidelines, like still involved, but off to the side. So we're going to see what that energy has also been trying to break down in you, what it's been trying to build up, and how you've been reacting. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.